I hope you don't wait to give me roses. Please don't take too long to think that you should know me. Please, for real. Please don't wait too long to tell me I'm the shit, yo. See you flourish, looking salty, throwing fits, yo. Then you bury, getting lonely, wanna miss, yo. Get from around me, you clowny, you looking needy, yo. I hope you don't wait to give me roses.
Today we got another special guest in the building. Somebody I've been watching for a while. Devine Carama. How you doing,
sir?
bro?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive. So
okay. Now, I seen the other day. I think I was watching your live, not your live, but your story, and you were teaching. You doing a mentor program?
yeah, so I actually do a few mentoring programs. I got one that focuses on leadership, but then I got another one that focuses on kind of music and using music as a just kind of as a gateway to community engagement. So I got about 5 mentoring programs going right now.
Okay. Now, do you still like actively make music? I know you still rap, but do you still like make music and songs and everything?
Not as much. Now, you know, my focus is more the community stuff, using music to engage young people. But I am working on a project. But usually now I just kind of, you know, instead of working just to work, now I work whenever I feel it. And usually even that somehow connects back to the community somehow. So I am working on the 3rd volume of my King Tucky series that's focusing on a lot of the issues that I've kind of picked up in my community work, the anti-drug stuff, the mentoring, the violence. So I am working on something right now. I hope to release it by the end of the year or the top of 2020.
Okay.
So,
now, how long have you been, because I seen you got a coat drive that you do.
Yeah.
You got the mentoring program you just spoke about.
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been doing things like that in the community?
Community work. I started officially in 2014, but really about 10 years ago is kind of when I started doing different stuff in the community, whether it be benefit concerts or poetry nights, raising money for certain causes. Then around 2012, I started getting more active. And then in 2014 is when I started my nonprofit. So I could do things officially and actually try to apply for grants and help more people, man. So I'm about 10 years deep in the game, man, just trying to find ways to use my notoriety from music to give back to the community. So that's my love. That's my passion. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, about 10 years deep, man.
Okay. Now, you brought up poetry night. Where's that at, as far as where you had that event at?
So we've been doing our poetry night. We celebrated our 12th year, our 12th anniversary, which we've been doing it 14 years, but we took a couple years off in there. So we had our 12th anniversary at Creole, and it's a new little jazz spot in downtown Lexington, right on the corner, I think Short Street, Mill Street. So yeah, we've been doing that for a while. Me and my brother DJ Johnny Johnson just try to provide a different little vibe for the city. You know what I'm saying? Something to, you know, you got to turn up, which is cool, but we try to smooth it out and give people a little something different. So we've been doing that, man, for about 12, 13 years now.
Is that like a weekly thing that y'all do?
So we do it monthly.
Okay.
You know, Lexington, you can't do too much of one thing. People get tired of it quick. So we do it monthly, and then it's seasonal. So we start in April, and then we shut it down around October, November. You know what I'm saying? For the winter and the holidays, Johnny goes back to Chicago. I focus on stuff like the coat drive, and then once the weather warms up a little bit, we'll be right back at it. So we just had our last one last month, and then we'll be right back in April.
Okay. Now, when is the coat drive?
So the coat drive is right now. You know, we in the middle of it. So we try to get the schools and the youth their coats before the students leave for winter break.
Yeah.
So right now we got about you know, a few weeks to try to get over 2,000 coats. So right now we just fundraising and grinding away, and you know, we in the middle of it, man. We actually started a little earlier this year, just so we knew we were gonna get a lot of requests. So we started early with the fundraising, and hopefully we can meet our goal.
What's your goal?
Right now it's 2,500, but families have until the end of the month to still put in requests. We try to match the requests. So You know, could be 2,700, could be 3,000 again, like a couple years ago. We'll know at the end of this month. So.
Okay, no, that's dope. Yeah, it's good y'all started early because it got real cold early.
Yes, it did. It got crazy. It's supposed to be a bad one.
Supposed to be fall, and it felt like winter about a week and a half ago. It got real cold. So, so that's real. I'll do questions because he said he was into politics.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about the recent, governor election that went on? Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I did at the teachers rally a couple years ago. I did a poem on the Capitol steps that got like a little over 250,000 views. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of going at Bevin. So I've been going against him for a couple years now.
Yeah.
And then we did a couple of verses, released a couple poems on YouTube, and I just tried to move the political dial the way I do. I'm an artist. I'm not a politician. So I've done a lot of things in regards to music to put my blueprint or, my fingerprint, on the election. But I just thought dude wasn't good for the state. He definitely wasn't good for the educators, the teachers. He was step and fetch with Trump. You know what I mean? Who's obviously somebody that I don't support. You know what I mean? So I was happy, and I think it showed that the power of when people come together, and the teachers made the difference in that election because he barely lost. You know what I mean? But he lost because he pissed the teachers off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But them teachers came together. They've been organized the last year and a half. And I think that should show everybody around the country what can happen when people, and it was teachers on both sides of the aisle, Republican and Democrats, that came together, that agreed. We may differ politically, but we know he's not best for our profession. So to see that, that's inspiring. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with the results.
Yeah. I seen he did a recount.
Which is irrelevant. He finally conceded.
Yeah, he finally conceded, and I was just like, so you kind of just like, you lost twice because you lost, and then you didn't concede and made them count everything again, and then you just conceded after that, and it was like you just lost twice. So I didn't see no reason for him to do it. He should have just conceded, save himself the embarrassment.
Right.
And just get it over with, bro. You lost.
It's over.
Like, don't be a sore loser. Yeah, don't be a sore loser. But let me think. Talk about politics. Talk about the community drive. Talk about the music. So I said we pretty much covered everything.
I think so, man.
You got any shout outs you want to give?
I would shout this out. Obviously, Beliving In Forever is the name of the nonprofit. People can go like us on Facebook, check the website out. We do stuff all during the year, mentoring programs. People can get involved in community cleanups. We do performances in different neighborhoods outside while giving away stuff away. So all year long is ways that people can get engaged. And then, the official jump off for Kentucky LLC will be in January. So all of my hip hop workshops, the music, the poetry nights, events, everything will be funneled through that. So I've kind of officially went into business for myself. So I kind of got that freedom and autonomy to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. And God's blessed me enough to, my motivational speaking. So now I can pay my bills, just kind of doing, working for myself. You know what I mean? So people can check that out. We'll have a website up top of the year. You know what I mean? In the meantime, people can catch us Kentucky on Facebook. So just trying to do something different and use this beautiful art form, hip hop, man, to build community. That's what it's about for me, man. So any way artists or people want to get involved, just holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it, my man.
That's it. Y'all heard him. Another dope episode of Opinionated Facts. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
No problem, my man.
Dropping knowledge. And we out.
Peace.
Appreciate that.
Peace.
Carama, the dream walker.
And God said, let there be light.
With no major cosigns, never sold my soul to sell. All I gave was dope rhymes, tried to save souls from hell. My verse at night bright, I'm a lunar eclipse. Come on. When the earth and sun collide with a moon full lit, it's perfectly aligned with my verses with each line. Perfecting the beats rhymes, my paint easel designs. This intro